everybody, Alex Miller at Capnion here. I wanted to give you all a quick regulatory update and then segue into some explanation of what is Ghost PII and how can it help out with various kinds of compliance issues. Now, some of you may have seen in my past videos, there's been turmoil in the European Union around international data transfers. There was this legal ruling, Schrems II, that invalidated Privacy Shield, which was a legal rationale a lot of people had been using to move data. So what do you do now? Just a couple weeks ago, the European Data Protection Board released new guidance, and it's got some interesting language in it, about use cases around moving data that require data to be in the clear, which means not encrypted or anonymized, versus those that are not. And the interesting thing I think not a lot of people know is that you can do a lot more with data that's encrypted, data that's not in the clear, than you might realize. So let me show you some tricks. Some of you will recognize a lot of this is standard Python tools. Ghost PII is a piece of middleware that's going to let me encrypt data in a special way and then do work on it while it stays encrypted. So this data is in the clear, and it's the sort of data that usually drives a lot of concern about PII. It's names and addresses. Down here we have another data set of phone numbers. And it's a really common thing you'd do. You don't want to look up somebody's name in one database and their phone number in another. You would like to join these together to get all the information. So what I do here, I encrypt these things. This data is not in the clear. It is the kind of thing you might feel a lot safer sending overseas, believing no one's going to get into it. And then the magic trick that Ghost PII lets you do, I'm going to merge these two encrypted data sets of my names and phone numbers and names and addresses. I get a new data frame, also encrypted. So if this was really what you wanted me to do, sending me this data, I can do it and I don't need to see any of the names. In this kind of application, you wouldn't decrypt at the end, but of course you want to know that you're getting the right answer. So here I'm taking this merged encrypted data set I showed you up here, I'm decrypting it, and then I'm formatting it in a standard way in Pandas, and I can see that I'm getting the right answer. So I successfully performed the work of linking these two data sets full of PII, and I didn't actually need to see any of the names or phone numbers or addresses to do that. So this is work I could do that did not require the data to be in the clear, as described in that document I showed you. So I know this seems a little counterintuitive, but it's a real technology you could start using tomorrow if you got these kind of problems. And if you find yourself in one of these data paradoxes where you need to move data and you really need to not move it as well, or perhaps someone you know does, then let me know. I might be able to help.